Welcome back to iREPORT for CNN. This past week, gunmen opened fire on the Sri Lankan Cricket Team in Pakistan. They killed a driver, 6 Pakistani police officers, and injured 6 members of the team. I reached out to one iReporter who was in Lahore near Gaddafi Stadium at the time of the shootings. Zeeshan Rahat Kureshi was in Lahore, Pakistan the day of the attack. He sent some images to iREPORT.com. He's fired up his webcam. He also joins me over the phone to talk about how he feels now that this has taken place. How differently do you feel now about your safety, knowing that this security breach took place?
Well, I definitely feel less secure than before. Bad things did happen to the city before, but this time, watching gunmen roaming around the city, firing and shooting at people, killing people, it really makes me feel less secure now.
You also sent some images from how locals are dealing with the trauma of what took place. Explain to me the poster that you've shown and the roundabout, Liberty Roundabout, where some of the attacks happened.
I saw a lot of people coming to this roundabout, and I saw school girls and their teachers. They came there with bouquets and with flowers, and they were laying those flowers there to pay their respect to the dead.
You also sent some images of the stadium where the Sri Lankan cricket team was before the attack. What does this mean for the sport of cricket in your country?
I think the sport of cricket in Pakistan is like dead for at least a couple of years, because already no big teams were coming here to play.
When I spoke with you earlier, you said that some of the emotions you were feeling were fear, but you were also angry as well. Why is that?
The emotions that I'm feeling right now, they include fear, sadness, and anger. That's because this has been happening for too long now. The Sri Lankan team tried to do good to us by coming here and playing cricket here when no other team was coming here. So it was really bad to do that, especially to foreigners and to foreign cricket stars.
Well, Zeeshan Rahat Kureshi, thank you for sending these images in to iREPORT.com, giving us a local's perspective, and we appreciate you firing up your webcam so we can see you and joining me over the phone so we can hear you clearly as well. Really appreciate it. Moving now from Pakistan to Germany, where in the city of Cologne, a building housing some of their ancient archives suddenly collapsed. One of our iReporters was on the scene moments after it happened. He shared his pictures and described what he saw. Rescuers in Cologne, Germany scrambled to find 2 people reported missing after the city's historic archive building collapsed, damaging 2 neighboring buildings. Authorities say everyone in the archive building escaped before it collapsed, but they believe some people working and living in nearby structures weren't able to get out in time. iReporter Andreas Gress, who was on the scene, spoke with us about what he saw.
I was at work in the city of Cologne, and I heard the sirens of the police cars and the fire brigade. I do pass this building every day on my way to my work, and there was no sign this morning that there was anything going to happen. It was very important because all the historic archives have been placed in this building. There is a construction taking place in front of the building for a new underground line right through the city from the north to the south, and this may have caused this collapse.
The city is constructing a subway line under the street outside the buildings, but an official from the transportation department says construction wasn't taking place directly under the collapsed structures. Officials have not yet determined the cause of the collapse. The building itself wasn't old, but it houses the city's historical archives, some of which are 1,000 years old.
The building just collapsed. It's the building of the historical archive of Cologne. But the building itself wasn't that old. It was built in the early 70 years last century.
And we know it will be a while until officials get a real grasp on what ancient documents are salvageable and what's been lost forever. All right, we've got more iReport for CNN coming up after the break, including an adventure across the Atlantic Ocean. Stay with us.